Okay, it's a little after 8. I'm going to go do a 5K. It's my Great Pumpkin Run. I want to get this done today. I'm up at the Loop. I really wanted to go to the park because it's just a half-mile track, so it's a little easier to keep track of, but it's not open. So we're at the Loop. I'm going to go ahead and knock this 5K out. I am going to send you back real quick, though. Yesterday, I did start a project that we're going to work on a little bit later today. Oh, and welcome to my channel. My name is Blair if you're new here. And today we're just gonna kind of have a vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna call it productive because I don't know what all I'm gonna get into. But I do want to knock out this 5K. So go back and check out what I did last night. And then I'll insert some clips maybe of me doing the 5K. Coat number 1 done. Come out tomorrow and do another one. All right, and just to show, this is the current garage door. It is literally a disaster. The bottom of it is just completely coming apart. And this panel is holding on by a thread. So this door needs to be replaced, but I'm glad I found paint in the back room so I didn't have to buy paint, and it's still the same color so it matches the front door on the house too. So we'll get a second coat on here tomorrow and then hopefully flip it, and I can do 1 coat on Monday for the other side and the second coat on Tuesday, and then I can polyurethane the next weekend, hopefully, so that way it's nice and sealed and good to go on the front of the garage this time around, and we don't have this mess happening again. I am done. I am honestly a little bit tired, and I pretty much speed walked the whole thing. I did not do much running at all. I think I jogged maybe twice for a few minutes, but I just haven't run in so long. I wasn't feeling it, so decided to walk it, but at least I did it. I knocked it out, which is the most important thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and head home, probably try to get a shower before I sit down to watch church. And then we'll see what else we get into. Like I said, I do know we need to paint, again, another coat on the door later, so. I kind of dropped the ball. After I did my 5K on Sunday, I just was feeling really off. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just very tired and sluggish, so I really didn't do anything on Sunday as well as Monday. Today's Tuesday. I have to work from 8:30 to 12:30, and I have a dentist appointment this afternoon, but I am going to vlog after work and kind of show you what I did, and we'll just combine the few days together to make just I guess a few days vlog. So I will check in with you when I get off work around 12:30. I just got off work. Everything's been logged off at this point. I'm gonna go eat lunch real quick because I do want to eat, and I was gonna try to get out in the garage and paint the last coat of paint that needs to go on that door. However, I don't know, it's freezing cold. I don't know if it's warm enough to do that last layer yet. Debating whether I should hold off a little bit. I wanted to get it done before I went, but I don't think it's warm enough. So for lunch, I'm just having a rice-a-roni, Spanish rice, some melted cheese, and sour cream. When I eat it for the rest of the week, I'll put it in a burrito shell because it's a little quicker to eat that way. I'm watching a little bit of YouTube, and then I'm going to quickly go get a coat of paint on the door before I have to leave for my dentist appointment. It's all painted. We're gonna let this dry probably till next weekend, and then I got to do a polyurethane coat before we hang it. But it's looking so good, and I really hope this seals it better so it doesn't disintegrate like the old one. Thought I'd share real quick. I did start making my own pumpkin cold brew to go on my iced coffee in the afternoons. It's just like a little bit of maple syrup, pumpkin pie spice, vanilla, some real pumpkin, because I needed to figure out how to use that, and I'm going to add my milk and use my frother thing to mix it up. So I'm gonna quickly enjoy this and then change into some jeans before I head up to the dentist. I'm on a time crunch here, but let's get going. Okay, all done. My teeth were clean for the most part, so flossing as a goal this year was a fantastic idea. I will say I have to get a filling fixed. Advice, don't eat ice cubes. Apparently it's just a bad idea and it messed up my teeth. So I don't have like an actual traditional, you have a cavity, you need filling. I just simply have broken out a cavity or a filling that I had by eating ice cubes. So note to self, just don't do that. But we're gonna head home, probably chill out for a little bit. I was gonna go to Target and then I changed my mind. But I think we're just gonna go home, get cozy and warm, and do something at the house because I have a few things on my to-do list today. So I've showered. I just wanted to read one chapter of this book. This is the last book I'm gonna read this year because I do have an Advent devotional thing to do for Christmas. But I thought this would get me in the Christmas spirit. And so far it's not too Christmassy, which is great. But there are 2 books in one in here. I think my grandma gave me this for Christmas a couple years ago. They're always a good, easy read, so I do enjoy the Debbie McComber books. But basically the way I do it is I try to schedule in that I'm going to read 1 chapter a day, and doing that kind of keeps me motivated to read. And then eventually the book kind of really picks up and then I'll read more than I had intended. But that's just kind of how I get started on reading because I don't typically have a lot of time either. So 1 chapter a night is great. And then if I'm feeling it, I'll read like a few more before I go to bed. But yeah, I don't have a ton more to do today other than make dinner because that'll be meal prep for a few more days. And then obviously I want to clean the kitchen and I need to unload the dishwasher, which I'll probably do before I start cooking. So apparently I'm being horrible at vlogging. I keep forgetting, but here's dinner. I made spaghetti with some ground chicken and mushrooms added to the sauce, and then a cheese breadstick. Sorry, the dog is running around. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and watch an episode of NCIS that recorded last night. And then, yeah, so cleaning the kitchen's the last thing on my to-do list today. I'll take some clips of doing that. And then I don't think I have anything else really left to do. Clean the kitchen and do my nightly stretching, which maybe I'll include that. I don't think I've ever shown that, but we'll work on that. But I'm going to go ahead and eat while it's hot. Okay, so ow. That's pretty much all I'm gonna share. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing a few things that I've done over the last few days. I'm sorry it wasn't like cohesive or like a productive day. Riley, stop. Things have just been a little scattered, and I'm trying still to like adapt to my new work schedule. Riley. So it's just been a little off for me and trying to figure out like the best way to do stuff that I need to do. But I hope you enjoyed seeing the little bit I did. As always, I hope everybody has a blessed day.